Wow, look at this. What a difference. What a difference. Okay, guys, guess what? I'm back at a place that doesn't look anything like the place I was in, 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years. Two years ago, yeah. I'm absolutely blown away, and it's thanks to this guy, all right?
Well, it's thanks to my Filipino worker.
Yes, but John, if you didn't decide to come here, it wouldn't look anything like it. I'm truly, truly impressed with this beachfront, beautiful rental that has been improved like you can't even imagine.
$13K.
How much you spent?
13. Look,
a month
included.
13,000 pesos a month.
It's
electric
US. So at the fair rates. Yeah.
$200 US a month. Now, this place though, it didn't look like this. And I'm just going to show you real quick. This is all there was when a friend of ours, Sang, he was U.S. Army retired, born in Korea. He lived here for a while, and he didn't really do much to the place. He just left it the way it was. And, it was small. He had just a little bedroom, and that was it, little hangout area, but he didn't really have very much. Well, now it looks entirely different. I'm really excited to show it all to you. Well, John's going to show it to you.
Well,
my camera.
So the heat here was one of the things I tried to attack. There's the heat in the rain, and I wanted to make sure, it can be like a turtle. We can protect it. So we have drop-down curtains, everything like that. So taking care of the heat here with the Nipa, and I wanted to go Filipino. Of course, I could have American technology, but it's not good for the eye, and it's not good. The metal roof, the long span, I think, noisy as hell. And unless you put some insulation, and it'll all rust here anyway. So I went with the natural Filipino materials. So this is a Nipa roof installation. And then here's another one here, which is a bamboo. That is sort of a bamboo up and down, I guess. And that makes a nice sort of canopy as well. So then on the roof, what I've done is I've floated these nets. So those are solar nets, and they just sort of float in the wind, and supposedly they'll survive. And I've also painted the roof with a special white paint from Boyson, B8500. It rejects the heat, so you can really feel the difference in the comfort of the place. You don't have that pressing down on your head. So
yeah.
And then there's some things I like the natural material. So they have stainless here. So a lot of the stainless I've capped with some wood, so you can actually touch it and lean on it, and it's not blinding your eyes. So that makes it nice. My theme was that it's sort of a quirky beach house. Natural materials, no hard lines when I could avoid it. And I could have put all concrete stuff in, and I also tried to make sure that any walls or anything I put air bypasses in, so you still get the beach air, because that's one of the big things here is I want to live without aircon as much as possible. So I barely use aircon. So
that's worked out really well. Yeah, I know how it feels. Yeah. But you're high up too, even better than my house.
That it really makes a difference. From the first floor to the second floor, you get the cooler wind. It sort of stratifies, and that makes the biggest difference. Like if I was just here, the heat from the sand blast. It just matters to go up. There's the second floor, you get the cool wind. Once in a while, you feel a little hot from the beach air.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that makes a big difference.
Well, because we get a really big beach on low tide.
Yeah.
Really big. Yeah. It's not like it's right in front of you. Yeah. Okay, let's go in. Let's take a look at this. Yeah. If you guys hear any of that pounding, I'm going to try to remove it. Somebody's building a tricycle across the street, so we couldn't do anything about it. All right, let's go up. Sir. Yeah. Right away, I noticed you covered the railings here. With this wood here.
You can hold.
Yeah, that's nice.
And they're held on by fishing lines, so they don't actually damage the
original thing. Yeah. How long of a lease did you end up doing on this?
I don't know. 2 years, I think.
2 years? All right.
But it's supposedly renewable. So anyways, we go here. This is all, I wanted to go natural wood. Up here is my secret little passage for maintenance, so that they can pop that up I'm a little too gravity enhanced to go up there myself.
Okay, so there is a maintenance thing.
Yeah, they can get to the roof there to take care of everything there. And they sort of walk around here. You can see the ocean already.
Yeah. And I like how you use pulleys on everything here.
Oh yeah,
because nobody does anything like this stuff here. They just kind of mimic something. They'll make a piece of leather or something like that. It always breaks. Did at my house.
Oh, yeah.
And this is actually just done properly. So.
Yeah, my guy's good. I'll introduce you to him because he's the guy that can take a crazy white man and make his dreams come true for him. So that's
wow, look at that. Yeah, wow, what a difference this whole area is. Just the fact that we're all under shade in here and it's so much cooler. I can feel this breeze. Everything pulls. That's what I love
Wind
about
Alley. This is Wind Alley.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, you even have a pocket door there.
Yeah, pocket door. So it's
privacy, but wind.
It still gets the airflow.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. There's still airflow.
But I capture the four quarters of the wind. So it can come this way. Go to Captain's Perch here.
Yeah, look at that. So you had this whole thing extended out.
Yeah, we'll go down and I'll show you the engineering works down below. But I used to come here, before we moved into this place. I had it for a few months before. I just didn't know what to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess at that price.
Yeah, that
Like,
price.
I'm
It was
just
just going to
grabbing
be a weekend sort of getaway place.
How did you even find it?
It was on this Facebook thing, Roxas Homes and Transients or something.
Like that. Wow.
And I just happened to be down at the beach. That's where I got actually Don Don from. I poached him from my restaurant, right, Don Don? Yeah. Right-hand man, yeah. You got to have one.
We'll talk to him soon.
Yeah. Yeah, so found it there, and there's a guy here, and he said he wanted $18,000 for this stuff. He had a fridge and a few pieces of furniture. He said, oh, there's some other guy who's going to come back to look tomorrow. I said, well, I have that.
18?
$18K.
I thought it was 13.
Oh, no, the rent here is 13.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant.
The previous tenant wanted, he bought things and he wanted to sell them. So
right, okay.
Very
so
strange deal.
You bought his stuff.
I bought his stuff.
Right.
So that was part of it. And the good thing is that Don knew this place, my right-hand man, and it's happened to be the cousin of the restaurant owner. So I knew that, I wasn't walking into a trap. Coming here, so that's nice. That was nice. You get to know people here, obviously. So,
like I said, I knew somebody who lived here, and he had no difficulty either. He was shocked. He actually paid them over what they asked because they asked for too little. I think it was like $9 at the time, and he finally just said, "No, I'll give you 10." That's crazy. It's great, But of course, people are going to say it in the comments. Your view is obstructed by a lot of drying fish.
That's fine,
but it's not that every day.
It's not that every day. And the thing is first of all, you're on the second floor, so the wind stratifies. So a lot of what you get if you're just on the first floor, the smell is localized there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't smell anything, but it isn't.
And the only time I've actually smelled like the dried fish smell is maybe if they got caught out in a rain and they couldn't dry the fish as quickly as possible. That's about the only time I've smelled it. So I aim for $200 US.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like these places pop up. You've got your real estate thing. I looked as soon as I moved from where were we? San Antonio. Yeah, that I think you filmed that house too.
Yeah, in San Antonio. Yeah, because it's hard to get anything on the beach, but sometimes you can get things across the street from the beach. But yeah, I'm going to take this moment, guys. If you are not aware, go to tplrental.com, absolutely free to post your rentals there or find rentals there. And also tplbuy.com if you're looking for any properties, condos, anything in the Philippines. It's all free for everybody. Go check it out.
Yeah. Oh, it's an aside to that. I think that anybody coming and renting, they shouldn't be scared to ask if they can do a few improvements to make it.
I don't think so either. We're going to talk about that in a minute because I want to go over it all. But let's finish your tour first before we go doing that.
Yeah.
So this is really, really great. Yeah. Little Laura sitting out there. You like your little beach?
You need
parts
here to. What? Well, you're the owner now.
Oh, good.
You're the boss. Okay. Yeah. Very good.
Very nice.
I remember you from the Beaver. Yeah. You used to play with the water taps and stuff. Yeah. Memphis.
So you had to knock this wall out here.
So this got knocked out, and I don't know. Maybe if you swing your camera down, or you want to go to the beach.
Oh, I can see it right there.
Yeah, there it is there. Yeah.
Ah,
So there's three of
got
these.
supports down.
Yeah, 3 supports. And I wanted wood. You know, everybody's, we'll just do it concrete. No, I don't come to this country to see concrete, guys. I want natural light, soft lines, should look natural. Everything here is touched by a Philippine hand and made by a Philippine hand as much as possible. I like that.
And for the comments that are going to start blasting in, this is going to get torn down. They're going to order it down. No. The line here matches the line of the last property. So it follows the DENR approved line. This one was just a little further in. That's why you could do it. Okay. So what's this little room here? Because there was no room.
We were living in Dial. We had a shop in Dial as well. And my girl was selling.
Hiding from the camera.
Hiding from she's shy.
Are you being shy?
Yeah, she can't.
Why are you being so shy?
She can't be shy. She's on the live streaming so much.
Oh my God, yeah. You're selling your purses all the time.
Yeah. Okay. So we needed a room for this. So this is the first thing. So I made this, dimensionally for the Americans. It's 8x8, but 7'6" by 7'6". So if ever I wanted to, I'll take first. Ta-da!
Yeah, there you go. Selling the purses.
Yeah, selling the purses.
This is your wife's little business here.
That's her business, and she gets boxes and sells them. It's just amazing. It's
Yeah, and to be honest, guys, there's tons of parcels already waiting to be shipped out today with labels on them. So it is doing well for her. It's a thing in the Philippines, all right? A lot of people sell on TikTok and Facebook.
So there could be a bed in here. I put everything I've put in. I put these Jalousie windows because you can adjust the amount of air and they can withstand a little bit of rain. So this works where she spends nights in here, and she says, she can open these windows. And
she actually films it in here too.
she films it in here.
Oh, okay.
She's small. To me, it's
Yeah, you're like, we're not going to do anything.
too gravity enhanced. So that's her little world.
And that's why you got the Wi-Fi in here too.
Wi-Fi, little fan, and this kind of stuff. So the Wi-Fi took a long time to get hooked up. I was going to come down here and work because the house we were in only had one air conditioner upstairs, and I thought, do I want to spend the money to put a split down? And then they put a big house beside us. So all of a sudden, I had to buy Kubo, kind of like this idea, but it went up to the fence line, and they built a bed. And I didn't know how the hell I was going to drain the water, or all the wind that I had out there. Because that was in Westlake, and I'd have the white guys show up, and they would say, "Hey, you must have a swamp cooler here." I said, "No, this is Philippine technology. It's one of these Nipa roofs. You put up metal here and an easily down." So this is one of the things. I bought a fridge.
Oh, I see. The fridge was part of it.
So
okay.
I mean, $18K. I bought fridges here before, and this is a reasonable price. Inverter, so that's good.
Yep.
So this is. I didn't really do much in here.
Oh, does that mean the microwave came with it?
No. This thing here, I haven't even tried it.
Oh, an air fryer.
An air fryer. So,
we love air fryers.
Well, yeah. I mean, people are trying to kill me with the amount of oil that they fry things in. So, it's a typical little Filipino kitchen.
Yeah, very colorful, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah. Same with Catherine. She'll put stuff like it, and I'm like, it's so busy, and she loves it. So, hey, Filipino way.
Yeah, so you get little plastic boxes for things, that's... Yeah, otherwise you just get all strewn up.
Now, out of all the things here, though, the owner of the property built this steel wall.
Yeah.
Aluminum wall.
With the drive-through window.
Yeah. Can I get a Big Mac, please? Catherine? Big Mac?
Your order's up. Yeah. Just cheap that stuff. I brought a few things at my IKEA stuff, so I just...
Oh yeah, that's
the hanging stuff. So I try to organize it a bit.
All right. And so the bathroom, it's pretty standard. I don't need nothing very fancy about it.
Nothing fancy.
It does what it does. Nothing wrong with it either. And then the bedroom, you kind of kept the same too, right?
The same. I put this door in, so this didn't exist.
But, that's right. There was no door on this side. The door was only there.
It's just a big window here. So I took that window, put it over there, and I put the Jalousie in here. And this room was so hot, I put two there to get airflow through.
Yeah,
here.
that's great. Yeah, the airflow.
Airflow is one of my big design considerations for this place.
Done good. You've done good.
Yeah, and I barely turn the air on.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine, especially if you had opened those windows there, it would just flow right through.
And you don't feel the heat pressing on it.
No, I don't feel anything.
With that Boyson B8500 cool shades, get that.
There you go.
Thank you.
Not sponsored in any way.
Not sponsored. And if you want to fly a solar net, try that too. That's
There you go.
almost on. So that's about it there.
All right, so, I'm really interested to know, there's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to say, you're crazy, it's a rental. What are you doing? Why are you spending all this money on a rental? What do you say to that?
Well, what do I say? It's the quality of life. You can be in a place you completely hate. We moved into Westlake. It was hot out there. We bought these little pop-up tents, hated the place. So we put up something like this little roof here out the back, and we loved that place. We stayed there a year. And yes, it's crazy. Yeah, I had to leave it behind, but otherwise, I went outside. I hated the place.
And how
wanted
much
to
were you
get back
paying for
on
that?
a plane. Yeah, so.
How much were you paying for that?
Oh, what did I pay for that? It was 15 plus the electric and water, so around 25-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, 25.
So you're paying close to 25,000,
Yeah.
and you didn't have to do very much, right? And so I think this proves the point where the value is here, where you're paying less,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, and to be fair, I didn't have to do all this, but I'm preparing for the rainy season, and this is my magic man here.
hey, Magic Man.
Magic man, he can hang by his toenails and put up a roof for you. Is just amazing what he does with the Filipino technology. The kind of craftsmanship that our grandfathers had with mortise joints and everything like this, it's just amazing to watch. He doesn't charge. I give him a good rate. Do I give you a good rate? Oh.
There you go.
But he'll make your result. And sometimes we don't know what we want till it's given to us. So I'll tell him do this, and I'll come out, and that's not really. It's much better the way he does. So get a guy like this that can take a crazy guy like me and
There you go.
and deliver it. And then this sitting here is Don.
Yes.
Yeah, he used to be my waiter at Stall 5 in Kainan Village. So shout out to Kainan Village, Stall 5, good food, nice atmosphere to go there, but you won't have him.
Yeah, you stole him.
No, he's a customer now, so that's good, yeah.
There you go.
And then, of course, my lovely girlfriend, Ella, my partner, yes, 2 years, just over 2 years.
2 years now. Wow, that's practically marriage.
Well, yeah, in Canada, I think I'd be on the hook for that.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
6 months, 3 months, something like that.
But she's amazing too. She had a little business and die out. Well, in fact, you wanted to. I said, get a business, and then she said, "Oh, I'm going to sell vegetables."
But you didn't like it.
Well, I can't see you getting up that early to go get the vegetables. And then you said,
So I cannot sleep at night.
Oh,
So I need to
okay.
work at night and sleep in the morning.
"Yeah."
Ah, yeah.
So we got into this thing. We rented a shop there, clothing, and we still have boxes.
Was it Uka Uka?
No, it was a brand new.
Yeah,
Oh,
brand-
brand new, okay. Yeah.
Well, you do some ukay.
Yeah, in my business now, then some bags is ukay and brand
And some are new.
Okay.
assorted.
Yeah. And every day there's more packages arrive and packages go out. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'm borrowing the pesos from you, right?
Wow, you're the sugar mama.
I know, she's going to take care of me. Yeah.
Okay, so guys, this place, so you said it costs 13?
13K.
Including all utilities, which
Yes.
is absolutely incredible. Let's be honest.
Well, I paid 8 in Dial just for the aircon there.
Yeah.
And what, 3 or 5 for the water, so 9,500. Yeah.
Wow. So, so you got your 13. So, how much did you spend on your renovations here?
Okay. Well, here.
Oh, they've got a list.
Yes. Here's my list.
Oh, wow. You got all your receipts.
Okay, this is like the jelly bean thing. You shake it, okay, and you guess how many jelly beans. I haven't added this up yet.
Okay. Well, how about a guess?
I think this is around 200 here.
Yeah, 200.
200,000
200,
pesos.
but yeah.
Yeah, makes about sense to me.
well, there's-
I would imagine.
Yeah, so
No,
about
but
200
it's
there.
around 200.
And
And then the labor,
200 plus.
200-ish. So it's around 400. So,
okay, you're 400.
so that's Canadian, what is that? That's 10K?
Yeah.
So what's 8K US? So if I think of it as like 4 months rent, Vancouver rent. So you get a place by 4 months rent, Vancouver rent, and you can keep it for 200 a month. And so that's kind of my
Yeah.
calculation here. But I love the place. I come here, I work, and then I get calm by looking. Before, I'd be attacked by every element, every raindrop. So this is my calm place. So
Well, and also, if I think about it this way, so you were paying them almost 30
yeah.
because of utilities.
Yeah.
Where you were unhappy, right?
Well, plus the shop, so we're close to 40 we dropped coming here. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, but coming here, but I meant the house that you were renting,
yeah.
right? And you're paying 13 here, but then you take the amount of money. You got 24 months so far on the lease, at least, and you do the math on it. You're basically paying the same amount, right? When
Yeah.
you divide it by the number of months, but you're happy with it because it's what you wanted.
Oh yeah, it's everything. I get up, I have a dream. Can we do this? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He
And-
always says yes, sir, right?
Where other people, I get it. There are different types of people.
Yeah.
Some people would be like, I just walk in, relax the same first day. This would
Of
be
course.
stressful for them.
Yes.
Where other people like it as a challenge, as fun, something to keep busy.
It keeps my mind a project. I'm more of a project person, so I like to see it go up. And then I say, well, can we put a curtain here? And then I want to roll them up, and you've got these, crazy rollers to roll up the curtains and this sort of stuff. That to me is interesting. So.
Yeah.
And it's not enough it's going to break the bank. Of course, if you do it, if I thought I had months more of this, it would get to the ridiculous side. But I've got something here that I'm just relaxing in. It's natural. Anything I touch here basically is natural materials. So it's a fusion of the Filipino concrete and stainless and Filipino natural.
Natural woods. Yeah.
Natural wood.
And honestly, like everything is built quality.
That's 3/4. What is this? Santa Clara?
Santa Clara.
Yeah. So it's these are like 3,000 per sheet. So in U.S. dollars, what is that? That's 70, 80? No. But
Anyway, guys, so you love the place too, though? Yeah?
I love the place.
Yeah, you do?
Very relaxing.
Yeah, very relaxing. Yeah. And you love the beach,
Yeah.
the breeze. Yeah, it's
yeah,
very
and the
nice.
kids come down, swim, and
Wait, how many kids?
Well, she's got 2. But
2?
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Well, my kids are back in Canada. Their youngest is 23 now, so
Okay, yeah.
yeah, what is it? 5 boys, 3 girls. Yeah, so yeah.
Big family, guys.
Yeah.
Big family.
But they're all taking care of themselves now. So
Of course. Well, this is great, wonderful. I'm sure you're probably going to get a few messages from me, from people asking for their contacts. If you're coming to Roxas City, you
Yeah.
want to get some work done, these guys would be great.
And I don't want you robbing him. He does so much for me. Yeah. Hold on, I'm going to put you in handcuffs. You see these things here? That's going to be for my hammocks.
Oh,
But,
nice.
If somebody wants him, I'm going to handcuff him there.
Oh. You don't want to lose them, eh? Well, maybe
No.
for a small little repair job.
Yeah.
You never know. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. This is a really cool
No,
place.
yeah.
You've done an amazing amount of work on this. It just doesn't even look like it was before. Absolutely incredible. Yes, shout out to these guys for doing the work.
Definitely, yeah.
They're hiding from the camera right now a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, so the guys did a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm so glad we got to see this because I always love to see what can be done, and you guys are following the
Yeah.
same path as me.
And I think that, you know, if you're doing your rentals and somebody wants to improve, don't think that you just have to take what you've got. You talk to the owner and maybe you make a few improvements that really make it your own place. So I think it's something you could explore, you know.
Well, it opens more opportunities. You would, if you weren't into what you're doing now, you wouldn't have found anything on the beach.
No. And I'd love to see other people take Philippine technology where you get this type of roof and you sit here comfortably.
Yeah.
Instead of going American metal roof, you sit in an easy bake oven
Yeah.
and you hate the place.
That's right.
Yeah,
Rotisserie chicken.
Yeah. So.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs.